Roblox. It's a good website where millions of players play every single day. Many people have heard about this Roblox hacking in 2012. Many other YouTubers have made YouTube videos about this. But I'd like to give my perspective about what happened on April 1st, 2012. Thank you. Please enjoy. In the early days of Roblox, before I joined, there were these things called testing sites, where you could test things, you could make your own stuff, you could even get as much Robux as you wanted and just buy whatever you wanted, but this was only for testing. Not all of the admins on Roblox were signed in to these testing sites at the time, so this gave a chance for a person named Elernate to hack and get into one of their accounts. The way he did this was pretty simple. All he had to do was just log in one of the admin's accounts on this testing site, and then he got the login token and then put it onto the actual website. And that's how he compromised that Roblox account. And whenever you have the cookie code for a Roblox account, that means you have full authority over it and you can do whatever you want with it. Not saying that you can do whatever you want, but you can do basically anything with that account now since you have it. Elernate couldn't do this alone though, so he brought up some friends of his to help him do this hacking. The sad thing about this is he didn't have to do any of this. He could have just reported it to Roblox and maybe even gotten a reward for it. But he decided to do the wrong thing and start hacking. So the first person that he decided to call up was somebody by the name of Caleb244. What he was involved with in this hacking was just messing up some forum posts for admins and making them say some pretty bad stuff. What made Caleb different from Elernate and the next person I'm going to talk about is he was actually not banned until a month after the April Fool's hacking. And the reason why he wasn't was because he wasn't suspected of anything until Roblox realized that he was compromising other accounts, and that's when he got banned. So that's what made him a little bit more different from the other two people. So now, let's get into the serious stuff. Now, the next person I'm going to talk about might surprise you, or not, because Kaneko Kitten's video already tells you who did this. But, the person that I'm going to talk about, and the last person I'm going to talk about this hacking, is, iTrapped. And you might be wondering who is iTrapped. iTrapped, also known as Isaac, is Isaac Heimer. Isaac Heimer was the creator of a knockoff Roblox website, and that's what got him pretty popular at the time. And it's really surprising for a person like this to be involved in such a big hacking. iTrapped was the biggest issue for this hacking. If he wasn't involved in this, this probably would have not been a big hacking. It would have been a big compromisation, but not a big hacking. So, what he did was he would get on to the Roblox avatar shop, and he would make items very cheap, and then he would sell those items for pretty cheap, and then he'd give lots and lots of people thousands upon thousands of Robux. This really ruined the Roblox economy, and people who had lots of Robux were just left in the dust. And when he was doing all this, even Elernate was asking him to stop because they were just trying to do this for a big joke. And he was just like, no, I'm not going to stop. And then he continued doing this until it was finally fixed the day later. With their newfound power, they unbanned Minish and several others. The perpetrator changed and added new items into the catalog, such as publishing hats from their original prices to 1 Robux/10 ticks, changing the names of hats like the Explosive Hair to Rocket Hair, the Hooded Space Lord to the Noob Hood, and the Memento Mori to the Candle Skull. They also released faces, like 2 faces, and one of them was named the Haguzi Derp. There were hats that were ready for release, but were somehow took and sold. One more thing to mention is that the second face was renamed to the Dr. Smith face and was purchasable for a small bit. So a few amount of people actually got it, but then it was taken away. There were also banners made, but I won't go into detail about that. All of that was noticed by the Roblox staff and shut down the avatar shop. The people who were involved and unbanned were banned after that. About Elernate. He was banned due to having access to what's called the admin panel. He was also deleted because he was involved in the hackings for compromising a staff member's Roblox, Tim. Eventually, he made an alt account simply named Elernate Alt. About iTrapped. He is an famous creator of Brick Planet, which is basically the copy of Roblox, and a money-stealing clone. Additional information about him was due to him being involved in the hackings and, for as they say, destroying the website. After the ban, he made an alt account called No Doom and claimed to be iTrapped himself. Not much information is known about Caleb244 except for the things he's done. I could go more into depth about this story, but I wanted to get the main premise around and tell you guys what happened in 2012 on April 1st. I want to give a big shout out to my friend EvanTubeHDFan1222 because he helped me with some of the script on this Roblox video. I hope y'all learned a bit about Roblox history, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you.